Good afternoon, traders. We will be looking at SPY and QQQ and a couple of zones and resistance and supports that I'm looking at. So let's start out with SPY on the weekly time frame. So weekly time frame, I am looking at these two black lines. So this is just a visual guide. Support and resistance is not an exact level or number. So this is the resistance, and this is the support. So you can see also this support goes back to the COVID lows. So this one you can see right here kind of coincides with these two spots. So SPY is pretty much tightening up. As you guys can see, this range is starting to tighten up. So once we have this kind of a pattern, the very likely scenario once we break out of this tightening range, we'll have a lot of volatility. So that would take us into, doesn't mean the pattern will always like break out at the very end here. We could break out here or we could break out down here. It doesn't matter. So that would take us to from now till July. So there's a potential of us breaking out of this pattern between now and July. And we have ran up from here to here, a 8% move on SPY in 4 weeks. So that's quite a bit notable. And you can see all these 4 weeks we were green and we have ran straight into resistance. So that's what I'm going to be watching tomorrow, if we do break above it or not. And see this cluster of resistance in this area where we have 3 top wicks of rejections from here. And we also have these 3 here as well in these levels. So between these 2 orange lines is the resistance zone I'm looking at. So that's between 411 and 414.8 or 415, this area. And so we got to also get more information from QQQ, and QQQ has been on a tear and been holding out SPY while the financial sector is dropping. So today I shorted it on Friday. So today I took a little bit of profit when we broke out of this equilibrium range. You can see these black looking lines as well. So this is a tightening range. You can see we're tightening up and we got really tight down here. So you can see we bounce off it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 times, and then rejected from here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So it was a very clear day for me. So you can see all the rejections and supports holding. So once we broke out of that, you can see volume just starts to come in down here. You can see all these volume starts to build up, and then we had this bull move into the end of the day. So I covered down here once this broke out, and I ended up reshorting it around this level. And I'm currently slightly red due to just this pop into the end of the day. So I'll see if the SPY can break that range tomorrow. If we break that range, I'll just take a small loss. If not, I am going to be holding on to my short. I didn't short QQQ. I shorted the semiconductor sector. And while I have to watch QQQ, because if QQQ moves up, semiconductor sector is going to move up as well with it. Although it's a little bit weaker right now, the semi sector. That's why I shorted that sector, because QQQ was only down 0.2%, and then semi sector was down roughly 1%. And so if QQQ drops another 1%, very likely the semiconductor sector is going to drop 2%. So I'm playing a relatively weaker sector based on this QQQ chart. Because QQQ is going to be the one that's leading the tech, or either way, the upside or downside. So yeah, that's what I'm going to be mostly watching tomorrow. And if you guys got any questions, let me know in the comments, or I'll see you guys tomorrow for another market update.